In the last session, we have solved lots of problems on ages. In this session, being a specialized session, in this we are going to discuss about averages based problems on ages topic. That is, what is the averages? First we want to understand first, then the formula for average, and we are going to discuss in detail about the average topic. Average is an equal distribution of the total value among the given persons or variables. That is, we want to collect all the total values together and we want to distribute to each and every person in equal units. That is simply said to be average. Generally, a standard formula for average is sum of observations by total number of observations. Observation is nothing but, while coming into the problems on ages part, sum of the ages of all the persons divided by number of persons. So simply, average age of a group of members will be equal to sum of the ages of all the persons in the group divided by total number of persons. Say for example, there are three persons A, B and C, and their ages are 20 years, 30 years and 70 years respectively. Now you want to find the average age of the group of A, B, C together. Average is equal to sum of all the ages of all the persons. So 20 plus 30, 50 plus 70. So finally, this is to be divided by all the three persons, 3. Simply 50 plus 70, 120 divided by 3. The average age of the group is said to be 40. Finally, my answer is 40 is the average age. Most oftenly, problems on ages concept will deals with when the average increases, when the average decreases, when the average remains same while comparing with the old average. So these are the three major concepts while it comes to problems on ages. So when the average increases, it is possible when the elder person joins the group. When the average decreases, that is when the younger person joins the group. Also, the third case is when the average remains same is when the new person who is joining the group, the age of the person is same as the average value of the old average. That is the thing. So, when the average remains same is when the age of the new person is as same as the old average. Now, these three comparisons can be done with the old average of 40. This is got while the group members are 3. Members 3, that is A is 20 years, B is 30 years and C is 70 years. So the old average was 40. Now a new member D who is entering into the group, say 80 years. D is equal to 80 years. This is when the average increases. The fourth member. Now the group got 4 members. The average how it is increased means with this 80, this is much more than 40. So we can simply say definitely the average will get increased. Now what is the formula for average? Sum of all the ages. So 20 plus 30 which is 50, 50 plus 70 which is 120, 120 plus 80 is 200. So 200 is the sum of the observation divided by how many members? 4 members, 4. Now what is the average here? 5 times 0. So new average is 50 which is increased. 40 to 50 is the increased value when the new person who is the elder one who joins the group. The next one, when the average decreases, that is when the younger person joins. Say for example, the old average let it be 50, new person say E who enters into the group whose age is equal to 30. Now what will be the new sum of the ages? Already 200 we got. 200 plus 30, 230 is the total sum of the ages divided by how many persons now? Now there are 5 members in the group. So divided by 5. Now cancelling this, I will be getting 4 times and 6. 46 is the new average which is reduced with respect to the previous average. So the average got reduced when the new member is joined, means definitely the new member is the younger than the average age. The next one, when the average remains same, when the age of the new person is as same as the old average. That is, say for example, now a new person F who enters into the group whose age is equal to 46, which is similar to the average value of the previous one. So what will happen? Already 230 is the total value, that is 20 plus 30 plus 70 plus 80 plus 30 is 230 plus 46. Finally, I am getting 276. Now how many members? 6 members. The total value is 276, which is to be divided by 6. Now 276 by 6, cancelling, how many 6? 4 times 6, the rest is 36. So finally the new average is remaining same. Why? Because the new person who is joining into the group got the same age as the previous average. So these three are the most important thing in any average based problems. Usually the averages formula is sum of the observation by total number of observation. This is the standard formula, but we are going to use the alternate way for that. That is, average is equal to middle number or average of two middle numbers. But there is some restriction to follow this alternate way. This is only when the common difference is equal to same, or we can say there is a common difference between the series. Say for example, if ages of A, B, C, D, E are in the range of 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years and 50 years, for this the common difference is same here, 10, 10, 10, 10 everywhere. So while solving this, no need to follow this formula, just we are going to adapt the alternate way of doing this. So for that the valuable time will be saved. So let's solve the same problem under the standard formula and alternate way. So first, sum of the observation is given. The sum is saying A's age is 10, B's age is 20 and C is 30, D is 40 and E's age is 50. You want to find the average age of the group. Now, sum of the observation is equal to 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 50. How many members here? A, B, C, D, E, 5 members divided by 5. Finally, my answer is equal to 20 plus 10, 30 plus 30, 60 plus 40, 100 plus 50, 150 divided by 5. The average is equal to 30. Simply, the same can be followed under the alternate way. Under this, I am making 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. They are saying the middle number. Middle number means among the 5 numbers, which is the middle number? 30 is being the middle number. Simply my answer is going to be 30 without any calculation. But the only rule over here is the common difference. The difference is 10 here. The difference must be 10 here. The difference is 10 here. Then only we can use the rule over here. The difference may be whatever the number, but it should be the same throughout the series. That is the only condition to be followed. Now we have solved the middle number pattern on alternate way. What is the average of two middle numbers is when the number of terms in the given value is equal to even. That is, A, B, C, D are the 4 person, number of persons equal to even, right? In case of even, you will be getting two middle numbers. In such a case, we will be evaluating this. First, let's solve it under the traditional way. That is, sum of the observation 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40, which is going to be simply 100. How many persons here? 4 persons. 100 by 4, simply I get 25, which is the average of the group. Now simply alternate way, I am writing 10, 20, 30, 40. Here we can get two middle numbers. So take the two middle numbers and getting their average. Average means how many numbers? Two numbers. 20 plus 30. First add up, divided by the two numbers. So simply 2. Simply my answer is what? 50 by 2. Also I got 25. So this way will be useful when you got complicated numbers, that is 112, 122, 132, like that. If you are getting a series like that, instead of adding up all the values, this will become useful to you just to take the 2 or 1 middle number and get their average. The first question, in a family, the average age of father and mother is 35 years. The average age of father, mother and their son is 27 years. What is the age of the son? Here they are asking the present age of the son. For that we must know at least the sum of the ages of the first 2 persons and 3 persons respectively. Now we know that average formula is equal to sum of all their ages divided by total number of persons. In the first statement, we could find that average age of father and mother, father plus mother, 35 years. That is the average age of them. Sum of all their ages, sum of the ages of father plus mother divided by what is the total number of persons? 2. So simply we can say that sum of their age is equal to average into total number of persons. So 35, bringing this 2 denominator into the left side numerator, you will be getting sum of the ages of father and mother. So 35 into 2, 70, which is the age of father and mother. Simply I am bringing into the equation number 1. Simply father plus mother, the sum of the ages 70. This is equation number 1. Then the second statement which says the average age of father, mother and their son is 27 years. What we have done? The same thing we do for all the 3 persons. That is framing the statement into an equation, that is 27 is the average age of father, mother and son together. Here totally 3 members, so taken in the denominator 3 members. Now what is the sum? If you want to solve the sum, 27 into this 3 want to be brought to the left side. 27 into 3 is the sum of the age of father plus mother plus son. Simply 27 into 3, 20 into 3 is 60 plus 7 into 3, 21. Totally 81 years. This is what? Sum of father plus mother plus son. Making into the second equation, father plus mother plus son is equal to 81 years. This is equation 2. Solving both the equations. So here father and mother cancel, son is there, and 81 and 70, what is the difference? 11 years. Ignore the negative value because age is not going to be negative. So here son's age is 11 years and that is my answer for the question. Option C is the answer. Second question. The sum of age of 5 children born at the intervals of 3 years each is 50 years. What is the age of the youngest child? Sum of age of 5 children is given at the intervals of 3 years is 50 years. This 50 years, which is the sum of age of 5 children together. So this is to be derived at first, and next thing is to be noticed is the interval of 3 years each. Say for example, if one child is born in the year of 2010, the next child will be born in 2013. The next child will be on 2016. The next child will be born on 2019. There is the common difference of 3 years each. That is the meaning. So how to derive this? How many children? Totally 5 children. Say A, B, C, D, E. Namely the children are A, B, C, D and E. Let's take the year of born is X. Here X plus 3. Here x plus 6, here x plus 9 and x plus 12. These are the year in which they are born. So they are having the age difference is 3. So plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, like that we can say. So if this child's age is 9, this is going to be 12, this is going to be 15, this is going to be 18 and so on. Now the only clue over here is the sum of the ages of 5 children is 50. From this, whether we will be able to find the average of the age of the group or not? Yes, definitely average is equal to sum of the ages by number of children. What is the sum of the ages? That is 50 years divided by how many persons? That is 5 children. Simply the average is going to be 10. The average of the group is said to be 10. What is the average of this term? That is x plus 3, x plus 6, x plus 9, x plus 12. Here the alternate way will help us. What is the alternate way says about the average? In the alternate way, the middle number will be always the average. So x plus 6, this is the age of the person C, which will be equal to 10. So simply I am bringing this 10 and making the age of, that is the average age of the group member will be equal to the age of person C. So x plus 6 is 10. What is the value of x then? Simply x plus 6 is equal to 10. X will be equal to 4. Right? Now simply substituting here, who is the youngest person here? We require the age of A and x is 4, A is 4, B is 7 and C is 10 and so on. These are the ages of the person. The required answer is A. A's age is 4, which is given in the option A, 4 years. My answer is option A, 4 years. The next question. The average age of 10 students and their teacher is 15 years. The average age of the first 7 students is 15 years and that of the last 3 is 11 years. What is the teacher's age? Here, this is also similar to the previous question. The average age of 10 students plus 1 teacher, which is equal to 15 years. This is the average, right? To get the sum of their ages, sum will be equal to average into the total number of person. Total number is equal to 10 into 1, 11. 11 into 15 is the average. What is the average? 11 into 15 is going to be 165. So here the average is 15 and the total number of persons is equal to 11. Then totally the sum is going to be 165. Then the next one. Next statement says the average age of the first 7 students. Students 7, there is no any teacher included in the group. The average age is equal to 15 years again. So what is the sum of the ages of 7 students? Simply 7 into 15, which is equal to 70 plus 35, 105. This is the sum of the ages of all the 7 students. Simply I am writing over here. Then the next one, how many students in the last statement which is given? That of the last 3 is 11 years. 3 students and their average is equal to 11 years. So what is the sum? 3 into 11, which is going to be 33 years. That's all. Now, how to find the age of the teacher? Here, 7 plus 3, all the 10 students. 7 plus 3 is equal to 10 students, right? Totally 10 students, sum of the age is equal to 105 plus 33. Then simply you can subtract it with the 165 and you can simply get the age of the teacher. Now, let's do that. What is the total ages of 10 students? Here simply add up 7 students plus 3 students equal to 10 students. The sum of the ages of all 10 students equal to 105 plus 33. Simply I am getting 138 years. Now making it in the equation, the sum of the ages of 10 students is equal to 138 years. Now, what is the sum of the ages of 10 students plus teacher, which is equal to 164 years? Let's take it 10 students plus 1 teacher, which is equal to 165 years. Now, solving this, you will be getting 10 students age will get cancelled. Simply take the difference between 165 and 38. So 138 plus 30 is 168 minus 3, simply 27 years. This is the age of one teacher. That is, the teacher's age is 27 years. And finally, my answer is option D, 27 years. The next question. The average age of a group of 4 friends is 36 years. The youngest friends amongst them is 6 years old. What was the average age of the group at the time of the birth of the youngest friend? A 120 years, B 40 years, C 30 years and D 42 years. Here the question is mainly on the average age of the group of 4 friends. So let's take members is equal to 4 into average. What is the average? Which is 36 years. Then sum of their ages will be 4 into 36. 4 into 30, 120 plus 4 into 6, 24. 120 plus 24, simply 144 years. This is the sum of the ages of all those friends. First, I have collected this information. The next step is the youngest friend among them is 6 years old. Just he is 6 years old, the youngest friend whose age is 6 years. Right? Now, what they are asking, what was the average age of the group at the time of the birth of the youngest member? Here the keyword is to be noted is at the time of the birth, which means how to take it into account is just before the born of the newborn baby or just after the birth of the newborn baby is always you want to take just before the birth of the newborn baby. That is 0 years. At the time of the birth, it will have 0 years. So, always you need to consider just before the birth of the newborn baby. How many members will be there? That is very important thing. Moving to the point now. The youngest friend among them is 6 years old. The average age of the group at the time of the youngest member. At the time of the youngest member means 6 years ago. You will have to move back. So, here 6 years ago, at present how many members? 4 members. 6 years ago, every member, say A, B, C, D are the 4 members. So, minus 6 years everywhere. For 4 times you will have to subtract minus 6 because 6 years ago every person's age want to be reduced with 6. So, 4 times 6 is 24. This 24 is to be reduced from 144 years. So, you will be getting their sum of ages 6 years ago. That is the thing we are going to do now. 6 years ago, you will have to less 4 members age by 6. So, 4 into 6 I have taken. I am going to less the value. That is 4 into 6 is 24 minus 24 years. So, finally, I got 120 years. What is this actually? 6 years ago, the group of the members total age. 6 years ago, the members sum of the age is 120 years. Okay, now the main question is on how many members were there 6 years ago. It is very clearly said in the statement, that is the youngest member's age is 6 years. So, we can say that at the birth of the youngest member means nothing, just before the birth of the youngest member. So, just before the birth of the youngest member, how many members were there? At present 4, that time only 3 members because the 4th member was born on that time only. So, now we want to find the average between these two values, that is 120 divided by 3. That is going to be the average of the group. Simply I got 40 and answer for this question is option B, 40. The next question, average age of a family of 4 members was 19 years. 4 years back, birth of a new child kept the average age of the family same even today. How old is the child? Now this is the question, average age of the family of 4 members. How many members? 4 members into what is the average age is given, which is 19. The number of members into average, which is equal to the sum of age of the persons, that is 4 into 19. Double of 19 is 38. Again double of 38 is equal to 76 years. This is the sum of their ages. Then the next one, birth of the new child after the 4 members, 5th member, that is the baby that was born into the family within the 4 years. 4 years back, this was the sum of the ages of the 4 members of the family, that is 76. After that, till present, how many years? 4 years. So within 4 years, a new born baby have been born. What is the age of the baby? It may be 3 years old, or it may be 3.5 years old, or it may be 1 year or 2 year old. Now our work is to find the age of the baby. And the second statement says that birth of a new child kept the average of the family same even today. So at present, this number of member increased by 1 due to the newborn baby. At present, how many members? 5. The average is same. Average is same when this is 4 years back. Now this is at present. Right? During that, 5 into 9 is to be evaluated first to get the sum of the ages. Let's take it first. What is 5 into 19? 5 into 10, 50. 5 into 9, 45. 50 plus 45, 95 years. This is 95 years. This is 76 years. Let it be. Now, we need to find the age of the newborn baby. Now, simply take the age of the members at present without the baby. Let's take it. Yes. How means without the baby. This is with baby, and without baby we can take it. So without baby, 4 years back. From the 4 years back, you will have to bring into the present. What is 4 into 19? 76 year. Without baby, 4 members at present, sum of the ages, which is to be considered first. Already they are 4 years back, they are 76 years old, the sum of the ages. After 4 years, that is at present, 4 into how many members? 4. 4 into 4 is to be added with 76 years. 4 into 4 is 16. The 16 years is to be added with 76. 76 plus 16 is going to be 92 years. That's all. Now, without the baby, the present age of the team is 92 years. With the baby, the present age of the sum of the present age of the team is 95 years. What is the difference between the two? That is going to be the age of the baby, that is 92 and 95. The difference is equal to 3 years. Simply you can say that the age of the baby is definitely going to be 3 years. The option D is my answer, 3 years. The next question. The average age of boys in the class is twice the number of girls in the class. The ratio of boys and girls in the class is 50 is respectively 4:1. The total ages of boys in the class was. Always moving to the unknown from the known. The first statement is not giving us much information than the second statement. So let's start the sum with the second statement, that is the ratio of boys and girls in the classes of 50, which means total number of members in the class is going to be 50. The ratio of boys and girls is 4:1. So totally there are 50 students. Out of that, boys is to girls is, the ratio is 4:1. Can we find the total number of boys and girls? Yes, exactly. Total students in number that is given, that is 50 students. So we want to take the total ratio. What is the total of boys and girls? Add up the 4 units plus 1 unit, which is equal to 5 units. This 5 units equal to 50. This is the corresponding unit for 50. 5 units equal to 50. So simply I am writing 5 units equal to 50 students. So into 10. What is the number of boys? Into 10. What is the number of girls? Into 10. So 1 into 10, 10. That is the number of girls. 4 into 10, 40. That is the number of boys. So number of boys, which is equal to 40, and number of girls, which is equal to 10. We have got these two information from the second statement. Let's move on to the first statement. We got the number of boys is equal to 40 and the number of girls is equal to 10 from this point. So always the average is equal to sum of the ages by total number of persons. In the question is clearly given, the average age of boys in the class is twice the number of girls in the class. That is, the ratio of boys and girls is given. From that we got number of boys is 40 and number of girls is 10. The average age of boys in the class is twice the number of girls. So the average age, we don't know what is the exact average age. Instead we have written the formula for that is sum of the ages of boys by the total number of boys, that is equal to average age of the boys, which will be equal to average age of boys always, which is equal to twice the number of girls in the class. Twice means 2 into number of girls. It is to be taken. From this point we got number of girls is equal to 10. So simply 2 into 10 on the right side. Sum of the ages of boys we don't know, but number of boys we know. Let's take sum of the ages of boys. Now the next thing is sum of the ages of boys will be equal to, in the denominator total number of boys is given here, which is equal to 2 into number of girls. The number of girls section is 10. So 2 into 10, which is going to be 20. Then the next, what is the total number of boys here, which is given? 40. Simply I am taking 40 over here. Now the requirement is, in the question they have given sum of the ages of all the boys together they are asking. To get this, simply you want to cross multiply these two values. That is, sum of the ages of the boys is equal to 20 into this 40, which is going to be 800 years. Simply my answer is 800 years, which is given in the option D, 800 years. In this session we have dealt with the averages problems based on problems on ages. In the next session we are going to discuss about some advanced problems on ages. Subscribe our channel for more videos.